Those three options, what do you think will work best for him? Or what do you think is going to happen?
There's a little bit of hope with it. I would hope he gets off house arrest, that he could do what he wants. But I still feel like, you know, the people who loved like 2 to 3 years ago when it was just nonstop murder, killing music, I think those people are going to be disappointed a bit, because if you have an artist saying that he's not going to make that type of content if that's not his heart, or if that's not what he's doing at the time, you're going to be disappointed, right? And shit, unless you're hoping, you know, a lot of times we don't admit that some of the favorite songs or the favorite pockets that our artists get into, they get into it from certain situations. Like, for example, when Wayne was in certain type of pockets, he got into it from being off lean. So now here's a compromise we got to make. Are we going to encourage him drinking lean that we can get this shit? Or we're going to be like, hey, listen, we get that we might get it sometimes, but not all the time, because you've slowed down on that consumption. You know, I think he's clever enough that something will work, but I definitely know he ain't just trying to make music that's all about just gangster shit, even though it sounds great. But and also I do credit him artistically for choosing his vision over the fans' vision, because I think at every point of an artist's career, the fans take over the vision that you have for yourself. A lot of times fans don't necessarily want growth. They want the same thing. Like, let's be honest, with 50 Cent, we would want him to make Get Rich or Die Trying every time. Not realizing that Get Rich or Die Trying 50 was a nigga who was desperate and broke, right? Then he gets rich. Then other situations happen. His life is changing. His experiences changes. Like, there's so many things changing. What do you want him to rap about? The same thing? Or do you want him to update and probably also tell you about some other things he likes? But then you might be like, that shit don't hit the same. So, you know, these are all compromises I think every artist got to make. 3C4E says, ever since the RICO, we've been moving different, even abandoning the 4PF name. I've heard that. Has he been in the 4PF name? Somebody sent me a video, and I'm going to play it here for you. Apparently, let's see. Let me see. So, why Lil Baby is trying to erase 4PF from our memory. Let's watch this video real quick.
So as most of us know, Lil Baby has been under attack by the mainstream media, for a while now. You got people saying he fell off, his new music's trash. You got people saying he's a Hollywood sellout. Overall, man, he hasn't done much to climb himself out of this hole he's dug. And while I'm not gonna deny or agree with those claims, today I want to talk about a change he made in his career and brand. That looking back, it connects all the dots on why Lil Baby's music career seems so different and doesn't hit like it used to. So the change that occurred was his label going from 4PF to CBFW, which is short for Can't Be F'd With. We're on YouTube. Now this label change happened very discreetly. It did not get posted by any mainstream outlets, and it kinda got swept under the rug. But let me tell you, that was not accidental, because looking into it more, there is one clear reason why Lil Baby did this, and it was a lot deeper than just changing his label name because he felt like it. And that's that. 4PF's name was on the list of gangs awaiting a RICO charge. And with his longtime mentor Young Thug, who's going through that exact charge right now, it's safe to say Lil Baby is moving different. And when I tell you, everything that is going on with his career right now, and all the hate he's getting, it all falls back on this. 4PF is in hot water, and Lil Baby, now more than ever, he must do everything he can to show the public he's not connected to the streets. That's why he changed the name and has been releasing all of these pop-like rap songs that don't have that much substance, and he's been going to these elite higher-up parties. He knows that he needs to change his lifestyle now, or he might be done for. And I'm not gonna get too deep, but I mentioned that he's going to these elite higher-up parties trying to better himself because he knows he needs them ties with the industry. The federal prison systems and the record labels are owned by the same people, and if you rank up and fully sell out to the industry, most times you're in good hands. That's why Snoop Dogg beat a murder charge. That's why Melly mistrialed and most likely will be his case. And that's why we might even see Young Thug be his case. These dudes have a lot of connections with the people in charge. I can't use the term, but anyways, regardless, the paper that has 4PF's name on it has had a ripple effect on everything to do with Lil Baby's career. And a lot of people do not even know that. He's trying to erase 4PF from our memory, and now everybody's calling him trash. They don't know that it's cause he can't be that 4PF Lil Baby no more. Like I always say on this channel, the closer you get to yourself, the farther you will get from the industry. And with Baby cleaning up his act and actually trying to move smart, it's inevitable that the industry will not support him. Only in the music industry is where you'll see success promoting negativity, taking hard drugs, going down the path of destruction. And Lil Baby now, who's trying to better himself, is not the same Lil Baby who was antisocial, addicted to lean, and just dropping effortless hits every year. That Lil Baby is gone. He's moving past that, and his success in the music industry because this is limited. Not everybody is Drake. And that brings me to my next point, because while the list with his name on it is definitely responsible for a majority of the change that's going on, don't forget that he had such a successful year in 2020 that he might have got comfortable. A lot of y'all don't know that he had the most streamed album in 2020. Not in rap, in music. And I think that could have definitely affected his ambition and motivation to keep going. I mean, look at Roddy Ricch. And to me personally, the way some artists get put on and just kind of relax and lose that spark and other ones continue to prosper, that's what separates a lot of these real artists from just people who are rapping and want to make some money. And if you're defending Lil Baby, bro, Lil Baby has said publicly that, he wasn't a rapper. Rapping wasn't his passion. His friend told him, yo, you live this life that all these rappers rap about, so you might as well rap. And, look what happened. He became a legend. But 6-7 years later.
Also I just thought about, hey, and add this to the list of advice I've given that pertains to Lil Baby. Lil Baby, no more snippets. Brother, I don't think you know how to release a snippet that sounds different, or at least you need to do what Drake does. I'm giving prices cheese right here. Every time you release a snippet with you and your homeboys in your studio, your homeboys always look like dick riders. They always look like, yes, man, please, no more. Never do that again. You know what you got to do is like when Drake trying to do snippets. You know Drake do snippets, right? You know what Drake does? He goes to a club. Or he'll, I don't say leak the song to a girl. He have a girl play the song somewhere. And it's his song, but you're hearing, it doesn't look like he's trying to preview it. It's not like in a studio with Baca and Chubbs just like, yes, Drake. Like that look mad dick riderish, okay? Do it like in a club or something where you're not there. Maybe just have a girl record herself like, yo, oh shit, is that new Baby? Oh shit. Maybe something like that. But every time y'all record a snippet of yours where you're previewing it or it's at your studio, it just sounds crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all notice that Drake do snippets like that? Yo, right before Drake album come out, you hear all his snippets in the club. Huh? They be like, oh yeah, we have a private party. The DJ drops the hottest song. Oh shit, when did we hear this? So again, I would probably say no more snippets of that sort. Man, I don't know. Like, I really feel like this Lil Baby thing is kind of so overblown. It is overblown a little bit, but it's so confusing because he was so popping. And we just can't figure out why he's not, why is he not making the right moves? Right?
Well, you gotta think, bro, like mob mentality is a hell of a thing, bro. And once their perception publicly is one way or like trending a certain way, it's hard for them to fight out of it. Like you almost have to play like the perfect moves, like with no mistakes. You could make, arguments for people like Russ being in that position at one point in his career. And he luckily got out of it just due to how they handled his perception. Like I think it was Karen Civil or somebody like that. Like they managed his perception in the public, but like, dude, it's hard to get out of that once it starts. Like, trends is a hell of a thing, man.
Yeah, no, it's so different for Lil Baby because I look back at one of my old tweets. I was like, yo, Lil Baby has never made a whack song. Like that's how hot the nigga was, right? Like, it's not about So with Russ is slightly different. There was like a hate train on Russ, right? Like people weren't even listening to the music, right? People just hated him. I don't think anybody hates Lil Baby. They're just super critical of his music. And it really just takes one song at this point. One song at this point.
How many years has it been since he's had like a certified hit, bro? Where it was undeniable. It's been like a couple years now, no? 3 years maybe? 2, 3 years, something like that.
He got to get on some features, man. I know sometimes people think that, like, hey, listen, every artist who I feel like I've like gotten into it with, I've seen their career go up and down. It's, at this point with Baby, like, bruh, it's, to me, I want him to win. Because no matter if he likes me or I like him, but there was a moment that nigga was giving me some amazing music. Like, amazing music. I don't know if that nigga had a writer, man.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he did. Honestly, I don't think
Maybe that nigga was just blessed with one flow. Like, God only gave him one flow.
I mean, that's what some niggas do. Like, some niggas like the Baby and Lil Baby, like, bro, they come in with a wave that's new at the time. And maybe they're not as, like you said this yourself, right? And he said it and other people have said it. He wasn't a rapper that like came in rapping, wanted to rap and just did that. Like, nigga, he was a street nigga that was like pushed into rapping. So he probably don't take the craft as serious as a nigga that just like came out the gate like, bro, this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? So maybe it's more difficult for him to like lock in the studio and like be creative to the point where he's coming up with new flows and cadences and shit like that.
This is what he got to do, man. Got to link with a Kanye West. Got to link with a great producer. Even though I don't think he would like mesh necessarily well with like a Pharrell, but you got to find you one of those people who knows how to push your craft and push your art and get the best out of you. Because whoever he got around him is having to make this. He got to lock in with like. I'm gonna lie to you. I think Metro, no matter what I've said about Metro, I think he's helped Savage a bit with that, like locking in and kind of bringing his talent to a bigger level that maybe could get to a point where he's doing songs like a lot. Maybe he just needs to lock in with somebody, man.
Yo, give the nigga credit who set that shit up, though, Act. Not gonna skip past that.
Who?
Who set up Savage and Metro? You tell me. You tell me who.
Who set it up?
Nigga, Meek.
Nah, it wasn't Meek.
Oh, nah, it wasn't Meek, Ag. Nigga, yes, it was. Meek put on Nav, Roddy Ricch, 21. Facts.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Tell me why I'm lying, Ag. Show me why I'm lying. I got receipts, Ag. Nigga, Ag, Meek has done so much for the culture, man. The niggas don't give him his credit.
Let's hear the rest of this video.
He had countless hits, made millions of dollars. He's completed every rapper's dream. And because he's achieved all of this in real life and is now currently dealing with these problems from the feds and definitely trying to lay low, he's not able to be that old Lil Baby who blew him up. So for all the people who critically think about this Lil Baby downfall, this is the reason, yo. I didn't even name this Lil Baby downfall. I'm not even trying to make one of those videos. I'm trying to help y'all understand why it happened. Y'all just can't expect the Lil Baby who was dropping bangers in 2017, 18, 19, and 20. It's different. But we know most people who are commenting on Instagram and Twitter saying he fell off, they're not actually thinking about it. They're just hearing his music and being like, yo, why does this sound so bad? So yeah, man, that should clear it up. I didn't see anybody talk about this. I really looked it up on YouTube to see if anybody else made a video. Man, he really tried sweeping this under the rug, but it ain't get past me. And yo, shout out Patrick CC for commenting on my video. Real recognize real, man. That's crazy.
Let me see. Lil Baby, who is he following? I'm trying to figure out if he really deleted all of his 4PF, like, branding.
What's the problem if he did?
Because that's a little odd.
Nigga, them RICOs is coming at. You don't want that RICO knocking at his door.
Yeah, well, how is it odd? It makes sense legally if that's what he wants to do. It's just the thing is nigga, you doing it. You doing it now is not finna retroactively like change the shit that happened in the past. So
Obviously, but honestly, you gotta try to do something unless you're gonna be ending up like Thug. Nigga.
No. The reason why I'm saying it's odd because like you could have another nickname for 4PF or whatever. Who cares? But when y'all are doing that, this is what's called a rebranding, and in the rebranding, you got to change your content too. So that's why I'm gonna give a little bit of credence and credit to the guy who made that video. Is like, yeah, part of you changing the name of your thing. Yeah, maybe 4PF was a little bit more gangsterish in terms of music. I would imagine that the music's gonna come under this label might be a little bit different if you're trying to do a full rebrand. Now he still got Rallo Rodriguez underneath it.
All right, Lil Baby still be with niggas, bro. Like, it's not like he's just like stop hanging around niggas. He still be outside, still be in the trenches. He's just not, he's not trying to portray it and get caught, put in jail. What's the problem?
Well, here's the thing. You're not going to get put in jail because your label is called 4PF. You're going to be in jail because you're with niggas. So it's the other way around.
No, it's because you're promoting. Like,
no, it's the
they're
other way
going to be
around.
like, oh, look what he said in the lyrics. Look what he... Come on,
because play this. If you're still with niggas that say allegedly end up commit crimes under the banner of CM, whatever the hell it is now, it's called what? It's called Glass Window Entertainment or what? I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, if they're still committing crimes, you're still gonna get caught up. You know what I mean? To have a full rebrand, you gotta just start moving different.
Oh, by the way, the acronym is CBFW. No fucking clue what it stands for though.
CBFW. Lil Baby CBFW. Did he sign Set?
There's no way, bro. there's no way, bro.
No, not Offset, just Set.
Oh, okay. I was finna say, bro.
Oh, CBFW is Can't Be Fucked With Records. Okay. That's interesting.
I mean, it don't like you think it's gonna stick. I don't think it ring off like 4PF did. I'm gonna be real with you.
Shit, I don't think 4PF would ring off as much if it was in a RICO. I definitely think this is a RICO. Apparently they got an Instagram page for it, and everybody got the new chains. CBFW 2040. Again, here's the thing. The niggas who got these chains better not do no crime, or else they'll just indict them.
Yeah, they right back in the
what happened to the
situation.
4PF? Did it like got it melted down or some shit?
I don't know what happened to 4PF. He hasn't spoke on it. Yeah, you see CBF. Yeah, this is definitely a RICO move right here. I can't knock him, but still, I'm just telling you, this is not the remedy. The remedy is to stop doing crime. So if they're looking at you, it's not because your name is 4PF. Unless 4PF is just a larger street gang that he's not in control of, and he's like, let me just separate from these motherfuckers because they're going to go down one day, and I don't want when they go down, they say, well, this is the rapper that I've been promoting them. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's showing off a lot of jewelry for this new label, CBFW. Wow. Yeah, they've done a good job branding it. Yeah, we haven't seen 4PF since. What was 4PF?
I mean, it should be. Go ahead.
I wonder Was 4PF owned by him?
Well, let's find out. Let me look.
Yeah, there's a video with like 3 of the Chainz. Oh wow.
So he does own the label, but it's Glass Window Entertainment.
But was 4PF ever a label?
That's what I'm looking and seeing. Yeah, it was a label. In 2017, he founded it. So I think he's probably gonna get the paperwork done to rebrand it in the CBFW, if anything.
55 weeks ago, they says love 4PF 2022, and this is a CBFW page, and they're talking about the album It's Only Me. And while they were promoting the tour, Lil Baby and Friends, I think you're gonna see some shit about what do you call it again? 4PF here too. Let's see. Oh, it's a plane flying over at first. You see 4PF? Oh no. Yeah, I think they abandoned that shit, man. This is right around the time so I said, yo, so that logo is not copyright? Y'all really just got it like that? That's why I said, I'm saying like what? It's like, it's their logo. They changed it up a bit. They got permission. Huh. Okay. This rebrand has kind of been slick.
I mean, nigga, you got a RICO on your ass. You gonna move very quickly to do what you need to do, bro.
Yeah.
You love me not.
Today I came to Booker T. Washington High School, school that I used to go to.
I was one of those students
I swear I never heard this nigga speak English this well.
who like always smart though. I made A's and B's since
I've never heard this nigga speak so clear.
I can remember. 9 years ago when I left here, I ain't never think I'd come back. Especially nothing like this.
That nigga must have took his meds that day. I've never heard this nigga speak this clear.
Today, I introduce to you a man who's coming back home. He walked these halls here. I am turning this over to Dominique Jones, a.k.a. Lil Baby.
And I want to let y'all know why it's important for me to give back. More than anything, because this is where I come from. Come on, let's get it, y'all.
Okay. I see Heel says 4PF was a thing before rap. It's what they used to call themselves. Then members he signed that was around started getting caught in shootouts and making online threats and dropped members that wasn't trying to go legit. Oh, okay. So you're saying that was like the homies before and then, okay. I kind of get it. So you're saying it was a thing before rap, but then he's trying to make it legit with the music, but now it's just a perfect time to just be like, yo, rather than have people who still doing street shit, like, get associated. It's like, didn't we see some shit where people like, yo, they were investigating, like, homicide gang, and supposedly said Cardi was a part of the gang or whatever? I'm pretty sure Cardi wasn't a part of no violent gang, right? But, like, they made it seem like he was kind of, like, part of the shit. So maybe it's one of those, like, yo, bro, rather than y'all keep doing shootouts and people saying, oh, this is from 4PF, and obviously you're the leader of it, you just go do your own thing type shit. Okay, that makes sense. That do make sense. All right. Cool. Let me see what else. What else did I talk about, chat? Uh, yo, chat. This was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know if this is by design or not, but